Before that wild exchange of words, the Ukrainian president sat down with U.S. lawmakers. Sources tell EWTN News that the Ukrainian president discussed details of the mineral deal and the need for Congress to continue its funding to help support Ukraine fight. Now, both are in question. Let's check in with Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales for more. Erik.
Well, good evening, Tracy. Yes, the American public truly got a real-life, real-time view of diplomacy in action. Here on Capitol Hill, a majority of lawmakers are back at home in their districts, except for the few who attended the meeting with the Ukrainian president. After the exchange took place, reaction from U.S. lawmakers was quick and fell along party lines.
What we just witnessed was a meeting in the Oval Office between two cowardly puppets and a hero. And whether you voted for these puppets or not, just as an American, as a fellow American, it's just embarrassing.
Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota stated, quote, "Answer to Vance, Zelenskyy has thanked our country over and over again, both privately and publicly. And our country thanks him and the Ukrainian patriots who have stood up to a dictator, buried their own, and stopped Putin from marching right into the rest of Europe. Shame on you." Republicans are taking a much different view, applauding both President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene posted on X, "President Trump and Vice President Vance will put America first every single time. Putting Zelenskyy in his place while he disrespects the U.S. in the Oval Office is exactly what American leadership should look like. This is what we, the people, want to see." And Georgia Congressman Andrew Clyde posted on X, quote, "President Trump and Vice President Vance are standing up for the American people. Our country will not be taken advantage of or disrespected." And Florida Senator Rick Scott says gone are the days of President Biden's weak appeasement policies and global handouts. America is the greatest country in the world. No one gets to lecture our president in the Oval Office and disrespect America's generosity.
South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who actually did meet with Zelenskyy before the back and forth talk between him and Vance and Trump, he actually said he doesn't think that President Zelenskyy can work out a peace deal, and he may not be the right man for the job. He also wonders if the relationship with President Trump can ever be repaired. Tracy, one thing's for sure, Russian President Vladimir Putin and the world are watching to see what happens next.